Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I was really close to the mic there. I'm sorry. And also the package. Welcome back to another manga unboxing. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Please, if you like what you see, recommend it, subscribe to it, comment on it, like it. You know, it'd really do me and the channel a great favor, and we'll be able to keep doing what we both love. I'm gonna put some little editing spins here. Look at that. Wow. I'm still trying to get a little bit more creative with my editing. I did actually find some help for some editing you guys are going to see in a little collection video, I hope coming up soon. But let's start off with Fire Force here. Fire Force is a sick manga series by the creator Soul Eater. I really cannot recommend it enough. It has been flying off the shelves and flying off my TBR as soon as I get it. Apothecary Diaries Volume 4. Haven't really read this yet, but my girlfriend has been loving it. So I pre-ordered the 4th and the 5th and 6th one. I think the 6th one. I'm not sure. My Isekai... I can't say it anymore. Life. I've actually been really looking forward to this series. It seems like a lot of fun. It seems a lot like how, Slime. So hopefully it is a little bit cool, like Slime was when it first came out. Bofuri. I don't want to get hurt, so I'll max my defense out. This is kind of similar to Sword Art Online, but a little bit more relaxed than Sword Art is. I've been really enjoying this series quite a bit. Mashal Volume 4. I gotta say, this series has been pretty okay, lately. It's really, just fine. I heard it gets pretty good in the tournament arc, so I hope it does pick it up. But as it is now, it's just okay in my book. Mao Volume 4. This is by the same creator of Inuyasha. I really do like Mao, but I gotta say it is a little what's the word for it? Just a little weird. No Origami Volume 17. I have been dying to get this in. 16. These are the volumes. I think I talked about this last time where I had a whole bunch of Noragami towards the end. I had it at the beginning, and I was just missing the middle. So this is all coming in now. I love it. 19, and I just love these covers. Kodansha did a really good job with this release. I highly recommend people go out and give it a shot. It's a very polarizing manga for some reason. Moriarty and the Patriot Volume 6. I'm seriously still waiting for rights up to Semi Volume 2. I messed up by not getting the series when it first came out, I guess, because I like Volume 1, but I haven't been able to get 2, so I pre-ordered the rest of them, so that way if I do like it, I can keep reading it, and if I don't like it, I can just sell it, but whatever. Twin Star Exorcist, we're getting close to the end, or at least the author is. I don't think it's ended yet in Japan, but they have announced that it's getting down to the end, which is great. Dragon Ball Super Volume 15. This brings us to the end of the Moro arc. I thought it was a pretty good arc. It did have some mixed reactions from a lot of other YouTubers. But I actually did enjoy it quite a bit. I like the magic element. Demon Slayer, Stories of Water and Flame. These are just little side stories about, the Water and Flame Hashira. So if you like those characters, definitely pick it up. Chainsaw Man Volume 9. You've already pre-ordered this if you're reading Chainsaw Man, because you're not going to get it without a pre-order. That's just Chainsaw Man and JJK Life right now. Boruto Volume 13. I don't know how popular Boruto is, if it's out of stock very often or not, but Boruto's been killing it too. This goes all the way up to the Byron form, and I got that spoiled the heck out of me. I think I said that in my reading log earlier. This is more Shaman King here. I think Netflix just released more episodes pretty recently. 16, 17, 18. There's around, what is it now, 34 volumes I think in English, and then they released more in Japanese, something like that. Die Dark Volume 3, and then there's even spin-offs of it. This is from the same creator from Dorohedoro. This is a great series so far. What is the plot? I don't know, but is it fun and exciting to read? Absolutely. And at the end of the day, that's all that really matters. The Legend of Dororo and Hyokimaru. I've heard really, not great things about this series, but I do plan to read it with the omnibus, which is the original work by Osamu Tezuka. This is Arifureta Zero, Volume 5. I just have a hodgepodge of these volumes right now. I really do need to get more of them. It'll happen. It's going to happen sometime. You'll see. Ajin Volume 17. This is the last volume here of Ajin. I like this really just dreary look here, and I like how it all matches the manga. I'm not going to show too much of this or any of it because it is the final volume. Re:Zero Volume 2. This is just, I hate how they break it into parts like this. You know, Sword Art does the same thing. It makes it really confusing for me. But this is going to continue the trials. Golden Kamuy, Volume 24. Again, I'm still missing, I think it's like Volumes 2 and 3, so I haven't given this a read quite yet, but, you know, I hear great things about it. This is one of those other series where you have to work hard to piece it together because it's really out of stock just about everywhere. The Breaker, Volume 2. I have been really enjoying The Breaker. I read, I think, all of it when it first came out, and I don't think I read too much of New Waves, but, you know, The Breaker is a great story. It's got some awesome martial arts action in it. You know, some underdog storytelling. Just kind of a classic. Rent a Girlfriend, Volume 2, and it's Rent a Really Shy Girlfriend, rather, not Rent a Girlfriend, Rent a Girlfriend. I hear terrible things about Rent a Girlfriend these days, and I heard really good things about it when it first came out, so, you know, I gotta read it now more than ever because I hear such bad things about it. You know, it's just one of those things. I finally got it, guys. Vinland Saga, Volume 12. I pre-ordered this thing. It was one of the first books I bought on Right Stuff, I'll have you guys know, so... I finally got it. They have been delaying this book back months to years. I almost just thought it wasn't real, you know, just a myth, but here we are. How excellent to finally have it. Vinland Saga is very close to getting read by me. I'm planning to read it right after prison school. But that is it for this part. Let's pull up another one, huh, guys? So this box actually was supposed to come in at the same time as my other boxes, but it did come in 2 days later. The only tracking information I had on it was that Right Stuff printed the label, and then once all those boxes came, a day passed, and you know, nothing, and then another day passed, and it said out for delivery. So I was like, sign me up! I cannot wait to get my hands on this box. So what is it that I couldn't wait to get my hands on? You're probably asking. Well, let us just take a quick little peekaroni here. Wow, just a little flash. Let's get out of here. So, we are going to start with Lupin the Third, Greatest Heist. This is from 7C's Classic Collection. I really do enjoy this release here that they do. I think they did a great job with this Lupin the Third release. I really like these pages. They did the art some justice here. I mean, look how sick that looks with Goemon like that. So they picked a handful of series. They were supposed to pick from New Lupin the Third and just regular Lupin the Third. But they ended up going mostly with New Lupin the Third, which is fine for me. I would really like to see the whole series reprinted, though, at some point, honestly. Mason Ikoko by Rumiko Takahashi. This is the most updated volume. I'm not reading this currently, but I do plan on reading it soon. I'm a huge fan of her work. She's been doing great stuff. I like her slice of life and her fantasy manga quite a bit. Trinity and Tempest, that time I reincarnated as a slime. Another one of the spin-offs of Slime. I haven't read these quite yet, but I'm a pretty big fan of Slime. You'd have to tell a pretty bad story for me to not like it. Slime is another one of those series where it does go out of print pretty frequently because, you know, it's one of the isekai that put it on the map, just like the, Mushoku Tensei. I think Mushoku Tensei is getting some more love, though, recently since the anime came out. Fist of the North Star, Volume 3. You know, this series... It has been killer. Of course, I flashed the one page that has, you know, nudity on it at all. Hopefully, YouTube doesn't yell at me for that 1 second. But, you know, it's been a great action series. This is just a solid B-action movie in a manga. Yawamushi Pedal, Volume 19. This would be Volume 38, since these are two-in-ones in Japan. I think we're like halfway caught up to Japan, not counting the spin-off manga. I do wish we had those spin-offs in, because man, this is a great story. It is one that I haven't quite started in the English official prints yet, but I've read and seen a few episodes as well. Real, Volume 15. I'm only missing a few volumes of Real as well. I think it's just Volume 8 at this point. Can't wait to get into that one either. Ultraman, Volume 16. This has been a killer art, killer kaiju action, and man, those covers on the front are just insane. But look at this, that looks so cool with these robos We got these nice force fields. Like, look at that. Ka-chink, ka-chink. Man. This is just high quality stuff. High quality. I keep going back to look at this. Very cool. Very cool. Here we have some Full Metal Alchemist Volume 6. Slowly but surely I'm gathering all of these hardcovers. I still am missing a few of them from the middle. We'll get them when we get them, though. We'll get them when we get them. Beautiful full-colored pages. You know, they just did an excellent job with this series. I really like this wax paper thing here. Let me see if I can show it to you. You know, I first ever saw this on Monster, and I'm so glad to see it, you know, keep happening in other volumes. It does look quite nice. Doesn't add much effect to Full Metal Alchemist, but it still is a really cool touch, really nice touch. We got a few of these. Here's 8. The last one was 7. I really like this color from Scar. It's like a sandy color with that gold foil. I really think that's neat. That's a sick picture of Gluttony, Volume 9. And Envy on the front also looked really cool. Volume 10, Armstrong with this nice silver. Really shows off his sparkles and his manliness right here. Can't go wrong with Armstrong. A true man, that guy. True man. Blue Flag, Volume 3. Just missing Volume 2 now. So Blue Flag is another series. I should have picked it up as it was coming out. Didn't do that. Now I'm paying for it. Not literally, because I'm just buying it as it gets reprinted, but still. Persona 5 Mementos Mission. Huge fan of Persona 5. Beat Persona 5 Vanilla. I think I platinumed it. Then, no, maybe I didn't. And then I beat Persona 5 Royal. I think that's the one I platinumed, was Royal. And then now I'm going to be reading the Mementos. I've heard great things about Persona 3 and 4 manga, so I am going to plan to be picking those up. This week, actually, because they are on sale. And then there's Persona Q, which I guess it has a manga, but it wasn't finished or something like that. Inside Mari Volume 8. Hard to believe that this is still going. I don't think there's too much more to it at this point. But it is pretty much a Freaky Friday-esque manga written by Shizuo Oshimi. Sorry, I get a little tongue-tied when I'm talking so fast and so much. Let's see, we've got a few more here. Let me just pull these out. I'm just trying to get things a little bit more organized over here. Hell's Paradise Volume 12. We're getting close to the end. This has been a really cool series. It's really quite great. This is, in my opinion, kind of more like a more developed Fire Punch, where Fire Punch is kind of more to us to discover the mystery. This is still like that, but a little bit more detailed. I suppose we have way less questions in it. And this is a household husband, or house husband, the way the house husband really fell off the market after the Netflix show because it was so bad. But I definitely think the manga is still great. Number 5, Volume 3. These are some nice fat volumes. I really like the foil they put on the 3, and it looks like oil spill almost. This is by Taiyo Matsumoto, so it's got to be quality work. That's pretty much the law. I am still missing Volume 1, though, so once I pick that up, that's a cool T-Rex. What is that, a gorilla robot? That's cool. Let's unfold this here. I hope there's no spoilers, but that's a T-Rex. That's neat. Why is it only half? That's weird. Still, this is a very interesting looking manga. What do you expect from Taiyo Matsumoto, though? It's always going to be interesting. Record of Ragnarok. This has been on a lot of people's hype list. I've heard that people are actually kind of disappointed by it. I mean, I guess I am too. It was great first volume, in my opinion. I mean, Aphrodite has her bra is just men holding up her breast for her. That was like hilarious to me. She's that much of an alpha female. Rent a Girlfriend Volume 10. Again, I've already talked about this series, this video. It'll be interesting to see how the series turns into a train wreck. I can't wait to find out. So this is what we got in January, right? So it's been actually kind of insane. Like, look at this. You know, I got some sweet self prints in here. Zatch, Robot, Soloist, Ayakashi Triangle. We also have some awesome orders in with, you know, Blood Lad. We got Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, some Shaman King, Fire Force. This has been one of the most wild hauls, you know, a lot more wild than I would have thought, especially after how December was just insane for me. And then Berserk, of course, here, you can't forget Berserk and Sailor V. And we also finished up a lot of the manga from Shonen Jump that is old and done. So thank you all for watching so much in January. I hope there's more to come in February, but just like I said in December, but I ended up being a lie. There's not going to be that much as like it has been this lately. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.